When he washes his 2 hands in wudu, 1 knot is loosened. Want to know more? Keep watching. And we starting right now. Bismillah. As-salamu alaykum. Abu Hurairah narrates, I heard Rasulullah saying, the first of his deeds, for which a man will be taken into account on the day of resurrection, will be his salat. If it is sound, he will be saved and successful, but if it is corrupt, he will be unfortunate and miserable. If any deficiency is found in his obligatory salat, Allah will say, look at my slave, whether he has any Nafl Salat, so that what is lacking in the obligatory salat may be made up by it. Then the rest of his actions, Saum, Zakat etc., will also be dealt with a similar manner. Tirmidhi. Abu Umamah narrates that Nabi said, indeed, the most enviable among my friends is the believer who is light burdened, of children and worldly goods, has his full share of salat, excellent in his Rabb's worship, and he also obeys him in seclusion. Being inconspicuous, people do not point at him. His livelihood is barely sufficient and he is patient. Then Rasulullah snapped his fingers, as one does to illustrate something happening very quickly, and said, he dies early, without many women to lament him, nor leaving behind a large inheritance. Tirmidhi. Abdullah ibn Salman narrates that a Sahabi of Nabi narrated to me, when we had won the Battle of Khyber, people took out their shares of captured enemy assets, which consisted of prisoners and various things, and began to buy and sell among themselves. Meanwhile, a person came to Rasulullah and said, O Rasulullah, I have earned more profit than anyone else in the valley. Rasulullah said, woe to you! And what did you earn? He replied, I kept buying and selling and made a net profit of 300 ukiah of silver. Rasulullah said, shall I inform you of something better than this? He said, do tell me, O Rasulullah. He said, 2 rak'ah nafil after obligatory salat. Abu Dawud. Note. 1 ukiah comprises of 40 dirhams, and 1 dirham is equivalent to 3 grams of silver. Abu Hurairah narrates that Rasulullah said, when any one of you goes to sleep, the shaitan ties 3 knots at the back of his neck, sealing every knot with the words, you have a long night, so sleep. So if one awakens and remembers Allah, a knot will be loosened. If he performs ablution, a knot will be loosened. And if he offers salat, a knot will be loosened. And in the morning he will be active and in pleasant mood, and having received a great blessing. If he does not offer tajid, he will be sluggish and in disturbed mood, also being deprived of a great blessing. Abu Dawud, Ibn Majah. Uqba ibn Amir narrates, I heard Rasulullah saying, 1 out of 2 persons of my ummah gets up at night and motivates himself for wudu despite not feeling to do so, since shaitan had tied knots on him. When he washes his 2 hands in wudu, 1 knot is loosened, and when he washes his face, another knot is loosened, and when he wipes his head with wet hands, another knot is loosened, and when he washes his feet, yet another knot is loosened. Allah says to those behind the veil, his angels, look at my slave. How much hardship he is enduring in dealing with his nafs, inner self. So now whatever this slave asks of me, it will be granted to him. Musnad Ahmad. Fath-ur-Rabbani. Watch our video collection. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Sometimes Allah wants a certain level of Jannah, paradise, for someone. And when their good deeds alone can't get them there, He gives them hardship. See you in my next video. Thank you.